Hey everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star. If you're new here or you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to the channel and helping us feed a hungry hippo. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Today is Wednesday, November 13th. Because it's a Wednesday, that means it's time for midweek motivation. This is the video every week where you get to watch me work while I give you a pep talk or some tough love, whatever the situation deems. I hope you brought some work with you so that you can work while you listen and everybody's being productive. Today, we're going to talk about keeping the momentum going so that we can finish 2024 strong. We are coming up on the end of the year. And for many, regardless of how your sales are doing, for many resellers, this is the time of year when they really start to slow down. It's understandable. People are thinking about the holidays, winding down before the new year. Maybe you've already reached your goals this year, so you've started to feel that let's just coast to the finish line feeling. That's a bad mentality. No one should ever just coast along. No one should ever settle. No one should ever stop striving to do more, be better, do better. This is not the time to let up just because we're in the middle of November and the holidays are coming. The end of the year is one of the best times to double down, keep pushing, and to finish strong. Momentum is everything in this business. If you allow yourself to lose it now, you are going to make it so much harder for yourself to pick it back up next year. The momentum that you build right now will carry you right on into 2025 with energy, confidence, and a head start. When January rolls around, the resellers who kept going and kept up their momentum through December will already have a jump on their competition. They will have fresh listings, fresh strategies, fresh data from crucial end of the year sales. They're going to have their goals ready and aligned. They're going to have good routines in place, and they're going to have good schedules. If you just laze around and coast on into the new year, you are going to lose your momentum. And think about it. If you get lax, if you stop following your routines, if you get, for lack of a better word, lazy, it's always harder to get back to work and get back into that routine and that momentum. When you get up every day and go through the same motions and do the same routines and push yourself maybe to even do a little bit better each day than you did the day before, that will carry you forward. The minute you start being lazy and not doing what you're supposed to be doing, it gets harder to go back to that. Here's why you absolutely cannot afford to just coast through the next month and a half. The market is not going to stop. We're nearing the holidays. That might mean in our minds, people are slowing down and getting ready to spend time with families and maybe take time off of work. But our customers aren't slowing down when it comes to buying. So just because your eye or your mind is on turkey and pumpkin pie and the holidays coming up, our buyers are buying. They're shopping. And you want to do everything you can do to attract as many buyers as you can to your stores, your platforms, and your items. People are spending more right now than they do at other times of the year. E-commerce has grown a lot in the last decade or so. A lot more people are turning to e-commerce to shop. They're turning to gently used, gently loved. They're trying to be sustainable. So the e-commerce world right now is just buzzing with activity from potential buyers. And you don't want to miss out on those potential sales. Take advantage of the holiday rush to make as much money as you can. You want to make more profits. You can run big sales right now to clear out stale inventory so that you can go into 2025 with your stale inventory cleared out and you've made room for new inventory next year. You can position yourself for success in the coming year in so many ways right now. Your competitors aren't stopping. Trust me. Your competition is still out there. researching, optimizing, and getting ready for the new year. So if you stop now, you're just letting all the other resellers get all the sales, get more listings up, continue their momentum into the new year. I do always like to tell you guys that we're not really so much competitors as co-workers, and there is room for all of us at the top. There's room for everybody in reselling. There's plenty of junk out there. Listen, we could all collectively go to the thrift store every day and buy 1 million items a piece for a full year, and they're still going to take stuff to the landfills. And we could all list 1 million items a day, and still everybody would make sales. There's enough stuff out there for all of us. There's room for everybody. There's room for everybody at the top. I typically won't call ourselves competitors because we're not, and that kind of creates the mindset of competing, which can be detrimental and not as positive as I like to think the reselling community is. However, during Q4, if you're sitting around eating chips, watching TV, and everyone else is continuing to list and sell, then those are your competitors and they are doing better than you. It's like a small twist on the mindset, I guess. If you make extra effort now, it's going to make a huge difference when you go into the new year. List as much as you always have. Run big sales. Get rid of that stale inventory and have more listings listed when we go into the new year. And I will also tell you this. The Q1 is really good for used clothing sellers. A lot of people will get gifts of money for the holidays rather than actual presents, and they come online to shop for themselves. And also, tax returns happen during the first quarter. So if you are a used clothing seller, you want to have as many listings up as you can going into the new year for those folks that are shopping at that time. And it's a lot. There are some used clothing sellers that will tell you Q1 is their Q4. All right. So we've talked about why you can't afford to lose momentum. The market doesn't stop. Your fellow resellers aren't stopping. We got a couple more points here I want to talk about. The end of the year is a gold mine for deals. The end of the year is ripe for finding discounted products for yourself to resell. So on the other side of that coin, I talked about running sales yourself to get rid of stale inventory. Look for sales. There's liquidation. There's clearance racks. There's end of year discounts. There are deals everywhere right now for us to take advantage of and buy a bunch of inventory at really, really good prices, lowering our cost of goods. And also, don't forget the after holiday sales and getting those Christmas items. It's a test of your resilience if you can keep going when you want to slow down when the holidays are happening. But when people show up when they don't want to, or show up when it's hard, are going to be the ones that are more successful. It's super easy to be fired up in January. We all know that, whether it's reselling, going to the gym, or I'm going to eat healthy. New year, new me, all that bullshit I don't believe in, because you should every morning wake up and think of how you can make yourself better and your business better. You should be making goals all year. Saving the resolutions for January is not something I believe in, but it is very easy for people to fall into that feeling of being fired up in January. Everything is fresh and new. It's a new year, new month, new week, new tax time, new accounting records. It's really easy to get involved in that feeling of everything is brand new and fresh and getting all riled up and excited. You should be just as excited right now because you're coming to the end of the year. This is the time to wrap up the business and reach all of your goals for this year, get your profit margins up, all that stuff. So build your business now for the one you want in 2025. So you know how they always say, do something today that your future self will thank you for? Well, build your business today that your future business will thank you for. And you can set yourself up for a really good year next year if you stay active right now. You're going to be in a better position to hit the ground running in January. You're going to have fresh listings, optimized inventory, and a momentum boost that will help you crush your goals from day one of 2025. So what can you do in the next few weeks to finish strong? Keep engaging, keep reaching out to your customers, keep creating sales, sending newsletters, sending coupons, promote your products, continue to list new things each day. A little extra effort goes a long way in this business. Take some time to analyze and optimize. This is the end of the year where you can kind of look back and assess what worked this year and what didn't. You can fine tune your listings. This is a great time to delist, relist, twerk your titles, twerk your pictures, make your listings a little bit better, optimize the keywords, recheck your pricing strategies, and again, running the end of the year promotions or sales. Don't stop sourcing. Keep sourcing. The end of the year is the best time to find bargains and really stock up for next year. And stay positive and focused. It's easy to get distracted by the holidays. A lot happens during the holidays. There's a lot going on. And depending on how your family dynamics work, that can be very stressful mentally as well. There's a lot going on. But don't let yourself get distracted by that or feel burned out. Maintain focus on your business. Put in your work hours and do the holiday stuff after work hours. If you need to take a little extra time off, that's fine. Take the day after Thanksgiving off. Take a whole week off for Christmas to New Year's. But just make sure that you're prepared and have set yourself up for success ahead of time. Schedule listings out on eBay. Build yourself a bank. Take that time off to spend with your friends, your family, your loved ones, and your pets on the holidays. And then if you need an extra day or two afterwards for your mental health and to recoup, that's fine too. But really focus on your business during business hours and your life during life hours. And that can look however you want it to look. Remember, we are our own bosses. So while this is the time of year where most people are relaxing and recharging, we need to actually be building so that we're better going into the new year. I did already mention looking back and assessing what worked and what didn't work, but I need to mention it again because I think it bears repeating, and I cannot stress to you how important that is. What worked for you this year? Which types of sales, coupons, newsletters? Did you add social media to your repertoire? Did you add extra streams of income? Did they work? Did they not work? Because what didn't work, you want to throw away. It's time to take the trash out, baby, because we're at the end of the year. So take that trash out. You don't want to take things that didn't work with you into the new year, but what did work, you want to keep. And if you can't determine what did and didn't work, that just means you're not very good at keeping records or keeping track of things, or that you didn't try anything new this year. So going into 2025, write stuff down, keep track of your sales, your coupons, whatever you're trying, so that next year you can look back and see what worked and what didn't. And if you're not trying new things, I don't know what to tell you. You could be missing out on some profits. Don't let your energy fade. Okay, let's just hustle, hustle, hustle. You can balance holidays and hustling, I promise. Reflect on what's coming, what has been, what you're going to do next year in your business. And don't let, the holidays interfere with your business or your mental health, really. Like I said, take some time off if you need to. I'm not saying you can't take time off. What I am saying is that if you haven't taken time off and it's supposed to be your work hours and you're sitting in your office, you're supposed to be listing or taking photos or out thrifting, and you're looking up recipes for Thanksgiving or dreaming of what you want for Christmas or shopping online for gifts for other people, that's not the time to do that. When you're working, you should be working. When you're not working, you can do those things. And if you need to take time off to do those things, then do that. But stop wasting time when you're supposed to be working on things that aren't work related. We are going to have a great 2025, but we are going to end 2024 with a bang. We're going to go out this year doing the best that we can and knowing that we tried our hardest. You've got this, guys. So let's finish strong and hit 2025 with unstoppable momentum. I'll see you in the next one. Go be productive. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.